Hey guys, welcome back to another Dad and Brad adventure.
Hi guys.
Today, wall day. We're gonna be building some walls. Dad was out here this morning, got a bunch of pre-cut stuff for our top plate, our bottom plate, and we already took it down, but he did all that. We're gonna do a cathedral
ceiling.
We're gonna do a cathedral ceiling. So he was out here bright and early, beating the darkness out here, getting that all taken care of, getting it all dialed in, getting all of our measurements where they needed to be. Anyway, today's wall day, guys. I'll get you spun around, give you a quick update on where we're at, because I don't remember where we left off in the last video. That would be my fault, but I'll get you spun around. We'll do a quick update and then we'll get started building some walls. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for joining the adventure. Okay, guys, here's an update and focus. Okay, here's an update, guys. And focus again. Okay, here's an update. We put the door in. I think we did a video after the fact. We built them two walls. We did a short segment on that. I think we showed you building the one and not the other because we built them exactly the same. We got cherry siding in here and in there. I'll swing in there and give you another show. We got cherry siding on that side, and on the inside here, when we get it all built, Dad wants to do pine on the inside, pine on the ceiling with the cathedral ceiling. We're going to do all of that and pine and all that good stuff. Where Dad's standing is going to be a workbench over to right in there somewhere, and then we're going to have this corner open for a potbelly stove or a little cook camping stove or whatever. Anyway, there's going to be a stove in this corner, and then we're going to have workbenches on this side and workbenches on that side. We're going to have a window, and a window on this corner here. So there are going to be 3 windows in this thing. Obviously, we already got the door in there. But again, just to rehash, Dad got the floor all built. There is a video on that. You'll see that before you see this. I don't know. Did we video showing the cottonwood, putting the cottonwood? I think we did.
I
think there's a video showing us putting the cottonwood down. There is not a video of us putting the cherry down, but it was the same concept. You guys, I mean, we cut it and milled it, throwed it down there. When we get all the walls up, roof on it, get it all wrapped in plastic and the outside siding put on it, Dad's going to kind of lightly sand that floor. Maybe Dad and I both, I don't know. Probably just Dad. He's gonna sand that floor and put a light coat of urethane on that to kind of help seal it, keep the dust and stuff out of that. Be easier just to go in there with a blower and be done with it. So I'll get you a picture of the inside here real quick, guys, and then we'll get started. Like again, today's wall day. We're gonna build a couple, 2, maybe 3 walls, depending on how fast we get them done and all that good jazz. But here's the inside of that. We hung that cedar siding in there, or not cedar, cherry, I'm sorry. That cherry siding in there. Dad's already got a cabinet out here to put storage stuff in, but we went ahead and put the cherry siding on that wall and on that wall back here. Let me record here real quick so you guys can see that. Got that all dialed in, looking mint. Kind of got that yeeted up a little bit so it's not, obviously the air coming through here is not going to be a big concern because we got the tarp wall over here, and obviously this is nothing. And will we close it in? I don't know. At this very moment, no, we're not thinking about getting it closed in. The only reason we have the tarp wall on that end is so when the wind and the rain and the snow comes around here, it keeps it off the mill. That was the only reason we put that in there. So anyway, let's get back at it. I'll get you guys set up out here where you can see what's going on, and we'll get some walls marked out, and we'll get to start building them. That being said, we need Dad. Like I said, Dad was out here bright and early this morning. Got our cathedral ceiling dialed in, so we knew exactly how tall our wall height had to be, and yeah, now we're going to go from there. Did you get a thickness on these, Dad?
Yeah, I just did.
Okay.
3 1/4.
So you know exactly how tall our wall studs have to be for our top plate, our bottom plate. Let me explain one more thing here, guys. The reason, you probably already noticed that, That one is our bottom plate, and that is our top plate. And the reason that we did that, and the reason that we're going to do that, is because we're going to a 1 foot overhang on this side of the building. Yeah, I can explain it all day long, but I'm not very good at that, so we'll just build it and we'll show you. And how many studs are we putting in that wall? Are we doing 16 centers? Are we doing 18s? Are we doing 24s?
I don't know. Whatever you want to do. We got to figure. We're gonna have to put the windows in. You want to center the windows in each wall,
Right.
and then how high up do you want to put the windows off the?
Well, our total height is 88 inches, correct?
Yeah.
And then
Well, that wasn't very smart. I put this all in place so I could get.
can't get to your windows.
We'll have to dig a window out and see.
Here's a said window, guys. We got these the same place we got the 2x6s and the tar paper and all the rest of the stuff we used to build Dad's hunting blind. You got a height on that?
Well,
How tall?
tell you what, hold it up. Let's see what it looks like. Hold it up right there. And the workbenches are going to be 32 tall, right?
I think we need to put this clear against the top.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to put it right.
Up at the top, right underneath the
Go right under
top plate.
Right under the top plate, because that'll put it at 43, and if we make our workbenches 38 or whatever they are,
Right.
we'll have to measure the ones up in the shop because I got everything set up for those. That's all I have. But yep, those will go right up to the top plate.
All right. Now that we know that, we just need to figure out where we put this thing back where it gets broke.
No, you're gonna need it out here to fit it to this.
Okay. Well, let's set it over here so it doesn't get broke.
No matter where we set it, it'll get broke.
Well, probably. Okay. All right. With that being said, we need.
Put one here and one in between.
Oh, what's that give us? That is 50 inches. I think we have to have 3 of them in there. We have 16, 32, and then we put double up this stud. You don't think so? No, I don't think so.
I don't think we would have to.
No, I think if we do. Where's my? Well, I need my right here. Here. I guess it's
50 inches, so if you
framing square.
split the difference, it's 25.
Well, I'm just gonna go 16, 32, and then that gap will just be 2 inches too big, right?
Gotcha.
That'll be okay?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, so that's center. Center. Awful big, awful white stud.
Well, I know, but you can get that. Then you make sure you get that on the right side of your mark.
Right. All right.
And that should give you the same on that end or close to it.
That's going to line up perfect right at 48 inches.
Oh, was this supposed to be? Oh, it is. We got
Yeah,
the
that
3
was
inches. Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's supposed
gotcha.
to be short because that wall is going to sit underneath this. You know, yeah.
Right. Okay. Yep. Gotcha.
And we'll have to raise that outside wall from the outside.
Just pick it up and slide it in is what
Yeah,
it'll
we
be.
could do that too. Okay. Those are center lines. So. Pen's dying here.
You want a pencil?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, now.
And those won't quite be 16 on center. They'll be
Right,
a little off,
they'll
but
be
it'll be all right.
Now let's flip this upside down like this.
Now we can't see the marks.
We don't need to see the marks because we're putting our roof. Because we're gonna mark where our roof our rafters are going to go. There'll be one here.
Okay.
And then I think I had one going.
Well, you're gonna have to have one right here on the edge.
Right. So where was the edge of that at? Oh, right here.
Yeah.
These are, this one has to be center, right? No.
No, because then that one will sit right here.
Right. Okay. Now, all the rest of these get 2 foot on center.
Right?
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then right here.
Well, that will be where it is because we're going to mount it up there at the top.
All right.
So, and then those are center marks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 16 total.
Right.
Okay. I just wanted them on there so we don't have to.
Try to figure it out from the top side.
Yeah. That wall's going to be right there, right?
Yeah.
Nobody forgets.
Well, you got 3 of them marked. I think we're not going to forget now.
Now remember, we started from that end when we marked those. So when we do the next one.
Start from that end.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. I'll flip that bad boy back over. And you can actually take it up there.
It's got to be 83 3/4. 84 3/4. Let me cut one. We'll set it in there and see if we got the right length.
Did you measured the bottom and the top plate to get your
Yeah, I hope I done the math right. We'll find out real quick.
Well.
You want that clear over to the edge? Or?
Nah. Perfect. Now we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more of those. All right, guys. In case you didn't see that, we didn't have that camera very well positioned for you, but okay, we're gonna have a stud there, a stud here, a stud here, a stud there, and then our window, and then 4 more studs. 1, 2, 3, 4 coming out. Same with our top plate. You can probably see it better on our top plate than that bottom plate. Stud, 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 window, stud, 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 stud. Okie dokie. Get you set back up here and you guys can watch the progress on this thing. Go from there. Do not care about safety trigger.
Yeah, and that trigger's really light. You barely touch it. Reset. Really
long one there, yeah, that may not work. That long one there is our other top plate, is it not?
Yeah, I got it. That's why I slid it back here.
Okay. Dad, but this is a lot easier than driving the 5-inch ring shank.
Yeah, you can't even have your finger on near the trigger at all with that.
Not with that safety trigger on there. What was that, 41 to quarter? 41. Look at there, guys. What do you think, Daddy? What is your thoughts so far?
Good. Like you might have done it once or twice.
A few times,
Gonna burn up our cheapy air compressors.
probably. If you didn't hear that, Dad said we're going to burn up our cheap air compressors. That's right. Anyway, guys, that's what it's going to look like. We'll pull that window out of there. We're not going to put the window in yet because we're going to use like a Tyvek, but not Tyvek because we're cheap and we have plastic. So we're going to put plastic down and then we'll put the siding down. But we don't have a, do we have enough siding cut?
Huh?
Do we have enough siding cut to side this?
We're not siding it laying on the floor. We've
Okay.
done that once and it wasn't square.
Mine is almost too heavy to get lifted.
hang on. Give me a hammer.
Got it.
I thought we were going to go right off of this edge.
Still gotta be level.
Well, that ain't level.
Well, move it out and see how far off we are from level.
Well, that's going to mess up my... Yeah, it's going to mess me up big time. I mean, I can move the bottom end some.
Whoops, daisy.
That'll do it. And grinder out and grind that off.
I'm gonna hold off on putting this end down until we get the other wall built,
I agree.
and then we measure in between them. And I guess that window should have been down here a little bit. But,
Why?
well,
They slide open.
okay, this'll work.
That way, they're not down against the top of the workbench.
Right,
That's
right. Well, yeah, because the workbench is only gonna come up
right.
right in here somewhere. All right, guys, build another wall.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
We are at 12 and a half. So let's make this 12 and a half, and then we'll be closer.
All right, that ought to, let me move this out to just to the edge. That should be it right there.
Outside, go just a fuzz heavier, Dad.
I could go fuzz heavier on that side. That do it?
Yeah,
We there?
yeah. I mean, well, where am I at? Am I on the edge of the wall?
No,
Or the edge
let me
of the
get the screw started. Okay, what you got?
Yeah, it's perfect. Okay. I'm gonna run some 5-inch ring shanks through there just because I can.
I got these two screws started. So I just
Right. Yeah, just run them in. Right. See how many of these bad boys we can break off. All right, guys. Here's the method behind our madness. Get back here for you can see the whole wall here. Silence call. Okay. Silenced call. Okay, here's the method behind our madness. Guys, the wall's gonna sit right here. It's gonna sit right here. It's gonna go up, and it's actually gonna sit under this top plate is gonna sit under this top plate. And it's gonna sit flush with the outside here to the floor. And the reason we did that is because we want to be able to run a nail or screws or whatever into this top plate to keep this wall from doing one of these jobbies. I don't know what code is for like home building and stuff. It's been a long time since I've been out of it, but I don't know what code is for that. But for the shed, I did check for a shed because nobody's living in it. It doesn't matter. So that's why we're doing it that way. Before everybody blows up our stuff. It's like, that's not the code. Well, it doesn't have to be because nobody's living in it and it's just a shed. So with that being said, watch me pound some more ring shanks in this bad boy.
Okay, am I lined up?
Beautiful. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, give me that. Ready to get a measurement?
I haven't gotten a measurement yet.
Oh yeah, you can just measure them.
I just set them down.
Okay.
Actually, you stand on that. Uh-oh.
On this outside edge.
What outside edge do you want? Okay, yeah. I will go 83, Dad.
83.
Let's check it over here just to verify our.
Yeah, measure from the outside. Outside, you can go right past it.
That's 83 and 8, but it would be all right. Or 16. Just make them 83.
Okay.
Anybody remember what our total height on those?
83.
Don't. I think you're correct.
Our others were 84 3/4.
83.
Yeah, 83.
You're right. It was 83.
Okay, I'm gonna need 10 stuff of studs here.
Hang on a second. Let me get rid and work out here then. Center.
We're not gonna need those long ones for purlins since we're gonna sheet the roof.
Correct. So we can cut those bad boys. There you go.
Yeah.
We can start cutting them big ones. We get 2 a piece out of them.
Right.
I don't like that one, Dad.
That's kind of a mess. guess it don't matter which way you measure for the window, does it?
No, it's gonna be 41 inches.
Oh, I didn't know whether you put it on that end or this end.
I had, that one was my top plate, so I just gotta measure down a little.
41. Yeah.
This window's gonna set lower than the other two. By an inch and a half.
You'll never see it.
Okay.
And if it does, if somebody says something, we planned it that way.
Yeah.
Just the way we planned it. When you said you like the color on this, there's one you said. What in the world is that? You got it? You want some help? What are we doing here? Let's get everything lined up at the bottom first. Hang on, let me get everything. Where you need to be on the bottom?
Yeah, I think so.
Come out the side, dude. Out the side. We'll get the blade and cut off and then cut all in there. What are we doing?
One past the quarter. Okay guys, we are going to do a whole lot of boring stuff. We built the walls, got our double top plate on this end, we did a single top plate on the other end. If this was a structure we were going to live in, we'd have to double plate everything, but we're not, so we're not going to. It's just a shed. Anyway, we're going to run through and at roughly this height, maybe down here, whatever, need to figure out how high our shelving is going to be so we can run it. No? Well, no, bad. It doesn't matter because the inside's all running this way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter either because we'll run like a 2x4 and then set our shelf on top of it.
All right, right. Okay, guys, outside's gonna be vertical siding. Inside's gonna be horizontal siding. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We won't be
putting battens on the inside, just the outside. We may figure out what's going to happen inside. Outside, we're going to do the vertical just like we did over there with the cherry and the batten and the cherry, and it's all cherry, but it's wide board, skinny board, wide board, whatever on all of the outside, and then the inside we'll figure that out at that point. But right now we're going to go ahead and cut you guys loose, but we are going to go ahead and put the boards in between here, so we got something to nail our vertical siding to, like we did over there. It's kind of boring stuff. You guys don't need to see that. You've seen us do it on that wall. It's the same thing all the way around. Hey guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Like I said, we got 3 walls up, 3 window holes in there. Like I said, we're gonna go through and put the little in the middle stuff here like we did right there. Kind of boring stuff, but anyway.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and have a blessed day.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for joining the adventure. We'll see you next time.